What's good with y'all, man? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to post any more videos on YouTube because somehow something got flagged or some shit. A video got flagged, and ever since I've been trying to post videos up on YouTube, it ain't been happening. So that means I probably won't be making too many more live videos on Facebook, because my whole purpose of that was to post the shit on YouTube for the channel. But it's looking like, I can't do it for whatever reason. But just want to talk to y'all about, you have to trust God, man. I hear a lot of things about this and that person done this and my life that and all these things, man. It's kind of like when a person says, shit, fuck it. It's kind of like when a person says, man, I'm going to quit smoking weed. I'm done after this blunt. I'm good. I'm quit smoking after this blunt. And then, but they're saying it when they bought they say I'm done after this bag. But they're saying it when they on their way to the weed man to get more weed. Of course you can say that shit when you about to smoke again. I've been there and done that. You have to say that shit when the bag is gone. And when you got to actually face the fact that you're not smoking the shit no more. That's when you got to say it. Same thing with life. We could say, I believe in God, man. God this, God that. But when it comes to things that we don't want to deal with in life, right? When it comes to things that are hard to deal with or some type of trial, you know what I mean? That's when we have to trust God. Like, say, for instance, a person doesn't want to leave somebody that they know, cheated on them or whatever. And I know it sounds like a broken record, but I'm going to keep using it because that's something that almost everybody can relate to. You don't want to leave the person, but again, how much do you trust God? How much do you trust God that he showed you what's going on? And now, how much do you trust God that, you know what, I'm going to be all right. Even though I don't want to leave this person, I didn't plan for this to happen. I had to leave this person because God showed me what they did. So again, how much do you trust God? Or maybe something happened to your car. You don't know how you're going to fix your car or something. Again, you have to trust God. Anytime you're dealing with bad situations or weary situations, how much do you trust God? I got 5 kids. It don't look like nobody's going to like me. I ain't going to never get a husband. Gotta trust God. Anything, man. You got to love these odds, man. You're beautiful. It's hard to enjoy joy without pain. You got to have that pain there. And I hate to say it that way, but you do. Kind of. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. I hate that shit lately, how it's been. But I forgot what I was saying, man. Basically, I'm saying that you got to learn how to enjoy things when they're not going your way, man. You got to. Because you're going to look back one day and regret the fact that you didn't enjoy your time when it was at that moment. You got to enjoy all the moments, man. No matter, because in every moment, there's something good there to enjoy about it. But if you're looking at this or that, I don't have a mansion, so I'm not happy until I got a mansion. What about all that time before you got a mansion? Or what about all that time before you got a car? And speaking of cars, some of y'all are looking for a car and you can't find one. You're getting frustrated, or you're looking for an apartment, whatever. These are the times that you trust God and take your time, man. You don't jump the gun and rush. And yeah, you got to do your part and look, as free will, you got to do your part and look and all that, but you don't jump the gun. Say you like a car, but you're like, man, I like it, but it ain't quite the deal. You know what I mean? I'm going to wait a little bit. And you just wait, and then you get a car with way less mileage, same price, way better. It's happened to me. Anybody who knows me, knows of me or knows me, knows that I kept waiting for a car. And I'm just saying that because I want y'all to understand that it's real. This is real. This is reality. I can be a living testament to this shit. And I waited and got better than what I thought I was going to get. If I would have jumped the gun, those cars they was the same cars as this, but it wasn't the same look. It wasn't the same deal. It wasn't the same low mileage and all that crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? So don't jump the gun with anything. You got to trust God, man. Y'all got to understand that God sees all this. You only see some of it. You don't see it all. You think you see it all. Just like, here's another example. Back in the day, I said this before, I say it again. There's this place called Riot Ritter, you know what I'm saying? And everybody was going there. And there's a place called Martin Breyer. So everybody was leaving the job I'm at and going to them places. And at the time, they was better. You know what I'm saying? But I prayed, like, if it's not meant to be, if this is not better or it's not meant to be, don't let it happen. And I always went, like, every time they offered to hire again, and they never hired me, even though I had more experience than people was getting hired and all that. And I couldn't figure it out, like, why won't I get hired? But I remembered I prayed, and I'm glad I didn't get hired, because now the job I'm at, way more money, same thing, basically. Not only the way more money, I got all the seniority. It's just better. It happened for a reason. You know, you could put that into the terms of anything in life. Women, men, whatever, man. Car you want, whatever, man. Sometimes what you want is just not the right time. So you just gotta trust God with everything. Some people are sick. I have a Facebook friend that was sick. I think she might not be no more. But she really gotta trust God. That's tough when you're sick, but you still gotta trust God. Still gotta trust your Creator. You know, anybody can say we trust God, but when them hard situations come, like, damn, can't believe this happened. That's when your faith is really tested. Do you really trust God? Or you going to try to do it on your own or whatever? You get my point? But I'm going to let y'all go. And unfortunately, yeah, I don't think I can upload videos to YouTube no more for whatever reason, because one got flagged. So I don't know what they did. But if not, then you won't be seeing me making much videos anymore. And that's pretty sad, because I love to do that shit. But it is what it is. The purpose of me making them on Facebook was to put them on YouTube. You know, so I could share with the whole world. But I guess I could do that on Facebook. But people don't come on Facebook to hear videos about relationships and shit like that. They come on YouTube for that shit. So I don't know. That's something I got to pray about, right? Yeah. Because I don't know how to fix the shit. I don't even know what's going on with it. So I guess I'll just have to have faith, and hopefully the Most High will make it to where I could put videos out to help people. You know what I'm saying? Just like people put videos out to help me. That's just the way it is, man. So I'm going to let y'all go, man. Remember, man, when the going gets tough, that's when you trust God. You about to get a divorce. Well, it don't matter what the results is in the end. You got to trust God that you're going to be all right. Whether you still with that person or, you end up losing that relationship and you get something better. Either way, you got to trust God. 10,000 women don't like me. Okay, I trust God. I trust God that one woman is better than them 10,000. It's all good. I ain't tripping. I'm going to keep self-improving or something. I'm just giving y'all examples. You a woman, you know what I mean? You got 5 kids and it seems like no man's going to ever like you. You just got to trust God, right? You have to. And it's no guarantee that you're going to get a man, right? But by trusting God, I guarantee you're going to be happy and live a happy life, regardless. To the point you might not even care if you do have a man or not. So either way, you still got to trust God, no matter what. No matter what. Some people can't see, right? So it might not be meant for you to have a husband or wife. Who knows? I don't know. All I know is some people are born without arms, mothers, fathers, a whole lot of shit. So who are we to complain sometimes? You know what I'm saying? Gotta be grateful for what you got, man. Gotta stop looking at shit you don't got and all this and all that. And why you mad? Sometimes why you mad is so small, but your mind and your feelings and your emotions make it big. You know what I mean? And that's what it is when it comes to leaving somebody who do you wrong. Or, yeah, somebody who do you wrong, you act like this person is God and you're going to die and you can't breathe without them and all that. But it be in your mind. It's not reality. It's just in your mind you feel like that. But in reality, if you were strong enough, and when you become strong enough, you're going to look back like, I was a damn fool. The fuck? I'm tripping. You know what I mean? And that's how it be. That's with anything, though. Not just a woman or man. That's anything in life. You look back at a lot of shit. You know, back in the day, you 17 years old, your car broke down. You crying in a fucking room for a whole day. You better not be crying now. You 20-something years old, you better not cry your car broke down. I hope you ain't that weak. I hope you stronger than that now. Shit like that, man. A lot of shit that used to bother me when I was younger, that shit, I'd be like, damn, I'm mad, I'm sorry that happened. But it won't bother me. Like if my PlayStation 5, you know, I don't play the motherfucker. I still love it, though. I never get to play it, but I love that motherfucker to death, right? If that motherfucker broke down, it wouldn't bother me as much as it would if back in the day. I'm a stronger person now. I'm going to be salty as fuck. But I'm like, it is what it is. Trust God, right? Just giving y'all examples of shit. You know, that's all I'm saying, man. Your kid, you got kids, they not listening. You know, you got to pray and let them bump their head. All right, they don't want to listen to me, so I guess I got to let them bump their head and pray to God that they don't bump their head to the point that they destroy their life, but at the same time, to the point they're scared that they don't want to destroy their life. You know what I'm saying? That's what happened to me. And I believe that's what my mom did. I'm just going to let him run the streets and do what he wants, but I'm going to pray for him. And yeah, I bumped my head, but not to the point to where I fucked my life up, because everything that I done wrong, like crime-wise, was before 18. So I got a clean record. Some people don't. It's after they're 18. You know what I'm saying? Shit like this. Sometimes you just got to let it go and trust God. That's parenting, all type. Man, anything. But y'all not doing that sometimes. You know, there wouldn't be no such thing as a God if we had all control over everything and we didn't go through things that we had no control over that really kind of bothered us and shit like that. But a lot of times that shit is mind over matter. It's you in a box inside your head believing that the situation is worse than what it really is. Just like I try to tell that one girl about leaving an abusive relationship. She claims that it's hard, which it is hard. But what I was trying to tell her is not as hard as you think it is. Not saying that it's not hard, but it's not as hard as you think it is. As hard. That's the key. As hard. And when you finally leave, you're going to look back on it and you're going to feel stupid and wonder, why the fuck was I staying with that person? That's just the way it is. You just don't know your strength. But once you leave the situation and it's going to make you strong, then you're going to realize your strength and you're going to look back and see how weak you was. And that's just not what relationships, that's just what a lot of shit in life. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all might want to start a business or something, but you're scared, you don't know how, blah, blah, blah. You got to trust God. You got to trust God that he'll guide you through it. And if it's not meant to be that, then something else is better. If you're not meant to succeed in that, you're going to succeed in something. You see what I'm saying? It's still always going to go back to trusting God. Because sometimes we want to do stuff that's not meant to be. You know what I'm saying? It's a different path. That's not the path that's meant for you. And it is what it is. It's okay. It's all good. Sometimes people have to break up because that's not the path meant for both of them to keep continuing. You know what I'm saying? It's just unfortunate, but it's the truth. It's the truth, man. Maybe my ex before last, she had to break up with me to have her 2 kids. Unfortunate, but it could be the truth. They weren't meant to be by me. It is what it is. It don't matter what she did wrong, none of that. That don't matter. That's not the point I'm trying to get to y'all. The point is sometimes you got to break up because there's a different path in life for that person. And at the end of the day, God gonna get his way one way or the other. Whether we have to be beat down to get it in our heads, or if we gently just say, okay, you can have it your way, God. And that's kind of how I feel about marriage and shit like that. Like, it is what it is. If it's meant for me to get married or something, I'm sure it'll happen. If not, then it won't. It is what it is. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to force it. You know what I mean? Some things ain't meant, so why would you force them? You know? A lot of people forcing things. Forcing themselves to get married. Oh, shit, I'm almost 30. Let me get married real quick. That's forcing. You know what I mean? Not saying everybody who's married before 30 forced it, but some people did force it, and they know they forced it, and that's why they get divorced. Shit like this, man. Y'all have a good day, all right?